Today we're going to learn how to do an inventory adjustment. And the adjustments we're going to do is when we adjust the quantity on a SKU. That could be for a lot of reasons. You can short one because, who knows, it was damaged and you're going to throw it out because it just went missing. Several reasons. Or you can do an overage. Maybe you forgot to count it in inventory. One just popped up that you didn't know that you had, and you have to account for it, so you would do an overage there. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the SKU inquiry screen, and I'm going to show you a SKU and where that SKU resides at this time. So what this is showing you, I'm going to highlight, this is where you see inventory inquiries, where you see where you have inventory. I'm going to highlight location number 88, which is the warehouse at this company, and it shows that we have four of them. Down here, you can see the detail. We have one of them in location 010101, and we have three of them in location 808080. Okay? So remember that we had four of them, three in one location, one in the other location. Let's go back now and look where we do the inventory adjustment. Again, if we use speed search, put in a portion of the word that we're looking for, and here they are. There's two of them. There'll be a separate video on how to do cost adjustments on inventory. So for now, we're just going to do the inventory adjustment. We're going to double click there, and it brings us to the adjustment screen. And the first thing it's asking us is for the SKU. And if I hit enter, what this is showing me here is each of the SKUs that we have, the receipt numbers for those, and the cost, and how many we have on each, right? And that these were, they were received. All right, so I'm going to go in here, start on this bottom left box. Over here, again, it's showing us that we have one in location 00010101 and three in 808080. I'm going to go in here, and there's different kinds of adjustment types we can make. If it were a chargeback to take it out of inventory, we can do that. And there's reverses in here too, in case you made a mistake. You can go back and make that kind of adjustment. And there's several different reasons, and you can add or we can add more for you if there are ones that are not in here. So what I'm going to say is we're going to do today is an inventory overage. We're going to add one to the inventory that popped up that didn't show in the system. So I click that there. It's asking me for the reason. There are four reasons here. Again, with this button down here, if you had more reasons you wanted to keep track of in your company, you can add them. I'm going to say that this one was not taken when we did inventory. So I click that. It shows in there. Everyone you should have a reference number. You might have some additional paperwork in your company for people that do adjustments, and we strongly suggest it because you do want a paper trail and these to be kept in a central location to avoid any impropriety. So let's say that this one, that was the reference number, the transaction date we're going to say is today. And now it wants to know, okay, which of these receipts did that, are you going to make your adjustment on? We're going to say we're going to make it on this one here, receipt 00001-04. And we are going to say that we found one additional one. And that one we found, well, let's start the location first. It's going to be at the warehouse. And the location that we found it at the warehouse was, let's say, location 02, 02, 02. All right, so we've got all that filled in. Click OK, save. And what that's going to do is it's going to give you something you can actually print out now that is going to give you a kind of a summary of everything that we've done, of the SKU, of what it is, the adjustment type and reason, the reference number, the receipt number that we're adjusting, the store or location that should be actually, and the bin. And we're telling it that we're adding one. Okay. And down here you have a summary again of the shipment on this receipt. All right, so let's get out of this. We're not printing that. And it's telling us our inventory adjustment is complete. Okay, I'm going to click escape. Let's go back now and look at the SKU inquiry screen and see if it's changed it. All right, and you can see now we have 5. We added 1 to the inventory. We have the one that was in 010101. We have the 3 that were in 808080. And here's the one that we added. And it's picking up the cost. It's not showing it here. I probably should have showed it to you earlier. But it's picking up the cost from the receipt number that I added. So it'll have the same cost. Again, if you want to make a cost adjustment, there's a different screen for that. We'll produce that video pretty soon. Let's continue. Let's get out of here. And that is how you do an inventory adjustment to the quantity.